My little brother confessed he likes doing criminal activities as a side hustle. Now he knows why I told him to stop. Back then, our family got hit hard after both our parents lost their jobs. Within the same month, I picked up extra shifts at the diner while I studied, and my little brother wanted to help too. But he was only 16, and without a car or experience, every place he applied to turned him away. He'd come home each time with the guiltiest expression. Just focus on school, I kept telling him. Enjoy being a teenager while you can. Mom and Dad said the same thing, but Roy wanted to contribute, to fix everything. Then last Tuesday, he walked through the front door and dropped a thick wad of cash on the kitchen counter. At least $2,000 in mixed bills. Clearly more than enough to get us through at least another month. My parents stared at it while I asked shakingly, "Where did you get this?" Roy just shrugged. "Don't worry about it. Now we can pay the water bill and get groceries." But I wasn't letting this go. I cornered him in his room after dinner and demanded the truth. "Fine," he said, sitting up on his bed, and told me proudly he'd been participating in literal criminal activities. He'd been helping move stolen goods for some guys he met downtown, electronics mostly. He'd get a small cut for each delivery. "It's non-violent," he said quickly. "I'm just the middleman. It's the safest, smartest side hustle." He leaned back against his headboard like he'd just figured out life. "Why work 40 hours at minimum wage when I can make this much in 5? Now we don't have to worry about groceries or our water getting shut off. And you don't have to work so hard anymore, sis. I got us," he said excitedly. I sighed and sat down beside him, pulling him into a hug. "Roy, it's great that you're looking out for the family, but this is dangerous. What if you go to jail or get caught up in something really bad? You need to stop immediately," I told him sternly. He shook his head. "I'm being careful. These guys need me. I'm good at what I do." I frowned. "I don't care. You're quitting." "No," he said firmly. "I'm helping this family more than you are right now." That stung. 2 weeks later, things finally caught up with him. We started receiving threatening letters at home, warning Roy about messing with the wrong people, but he just brushed them off each time, saying it's just normal intimidation tactics. Then one afternoon, he came home pale, frantically checking window to window. "Roy, what are you doing acting like that?" I asked. "Someone followed me," he admitted, still out of breath. "Black SUV with tinted windows. Drove behind me for 6 blocks." I grabbed his shoulders. "What? This is exactly what I meant. You need to stop this right now," I demanded. But even that didn't make him quit. "No, I won't stop. Not until I know we're okay. You're just jealous that your little brother can provide more for this family than you can slinging hash browns at some diner for 18 hours straight," he snapped. I lifted my hand, and out of full emotions, I slapped him before walking away. "Fine, have it your way," I muttered. Then, it finally happened. 3 days later, someone knocked on our door in the middle of the night. 3 massive men broke the hinges and barged in. The one in front looked like he could snap Roy in half without breaking a sweat. "We're here for Roy," he said. Roy appeared behind me, and I watched all the color drain from his face. "Your boy took something that wasn't his," the man continued. "Skimmed off the top. Thought we wouldn't notice. He owes us $3 grand. 3? It was only worth $1 grand, he shouted. The man grinned, blowing against his knuckles like they do in mob movies. $1 grand for the product, $2 grand for profit, $3 grand because you've made us angry. Either we get our money right now, or he comes with us to work it off. And trust me, you don't want option 2. Roy looked terrified, frozen in place. For the first time since this whole thing started, he looked like the scared 16-year-old kid he actually was. I stepped forward, my heart racing. "Wait here," I told the men. I went to my room and pulled out the envelope I'd been hiding in my closet. 3 months of saved tips and wages that I'd been setting aside instead of spending. Money I'd been saving for emergencies exactly like this. I handed it to them. "This covers it," I said. "And you leave my brother alone from now on. He's done." The lead guy counted it, nodded, and they left without another word. Roy stood in the doorway shaking. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't think." I pulled him into a hug while he sobbed lightly. "Your intentions were good," I said softly. "You wanted to help the family, but there are no shortcuts, Roy. Not ones worth taking." He nodded against my shoulder. "How are we going to survive now? You just gave them all your savings." I smiled. "Don't worry about that." I pulled out my phone and showed him the text I'd gotten that morning. Mom had been offered her old position back, and Dad landed something new starting next week. "Everything's going back to normal," I said. "The right way this time."